What's up, YouTube? In this video, I'm going to talk about the IST Knee Lever. This is a Korean style joystick. I'll start by unboxing the product, then I'll install it in my Qanba Obsidian, and finally I'll give a review or offer up some thoughts on the stick itself after having used it for a little bit. The first thing you'll notice is that the packaging for this product is actually quite nice. This is a lot different from some of the other Korean levers I've ordered in the past, which usually come in nondescript brown boxes with hardly anything in terms of documentation or padding. This is definitely the opposite. Everything about this screams premium quality product, so first impressions are very good. I really like this diagram in the documentation. For those of you who have never installed a Korean lever, this is going to be really helpful and is a welcome addition. The red bat top that comes with this lever is a Rock's Dragon branded one. This is Knee's sponsor, and it comes in his favorite color, red. So if you're a Tekken fan, this could be a plus, but the color is kind of loud, so that may not go with your overall design, but that's okay because the aluminum shaft allows you to unscrew the bat top easily and replace it with basically your choice. It's very customizable. I won't go over too many of the details for disassembly and installation in this video. I did create a video series in which I go over all that stuff in much more detail, and I'll make sure to link that in the description below. Don't forget to remove the E-clip here. Just gotta pry it out. It's always a good idea to take a picture of the wiring so that you can remember where they all go once you put in your new buttons. I'll be replacing the black samurai buttons with some gamer fingers. These have some Speed Silver Cherry MX switches inside of them. These are personally my favorite button, and I do go over why I think so in another video, and I'll link that in the description as well. One of the best features of the knee lever is that it can be installed in any Sanwa compatible arcade stick. So you don't have to worry about drilling a hole large enough to accommodate a raised collar. You can put this in most sticks that, again, can house a regular Sanwa joystick. And that's very great for compatibility. It doesn't matter what direction you put it in. What does matter is if you wire it correctly. So whether you're building your own wiring harness or using one that was purchased through a site like focusattack.com, just make sure all the connections are in the right place. Again, I gotta give it up for the customizability of this lever. Being compatible with most Sanwa parts. You can use things like custom dust washer covers and bat tops, and it'll really allow you to personalize this lever to your liking. The actuator is a little different from some of the other Korean levers, so Make sure to consult the diagram and put it in the correct way. This is what it looks like after I finished assembling it for the first time. Again, I really have to give props to the customizability of this lever, from the custom dust washer covers to the bat tops. This will really allow you to put things together in a way that'll match whatever aesthetic you're going for, while still providing you with a premium quality joystick. So I can't give that enough props. It's great design. The best feature of this unique shaft is being able to use the supplied wrench to remove the top without having to open the stick. I tried the black ball top, but for me personally it's difficult to switch hand positions when changing sides in Tekken. The clear bat top really matched the aesthetic of the artwork, but fortunately, it sits a little higher on the shaft, and it made inputting directions a little more difficult. Ultimately, the stock red bat top had the perfect height and weight, and while it may not match the aesthetic I was going for, I'm going to stick with it just because it's the best version. I'll give some impressions on what it feels like to play on this thing now. Full disclosure, I'm primarily a hitbox player, and my execution on lever is trash. But I'm an old school player, and I cannot deny the nostalgia and just overall good feeling you get when you play these types of games with this input method. It just feels right. But here you'll see me trying to do Kazuya's Perfect Electric. This is much easier when you have a lever that can return to neutral quickly. So the input at its best is forward, neutral, down, forward, and right punch. The tension on the silicone grommet inside this lever allows you to input a direction, have it return to neutral more quickly, and then the high quality switches allows you to hit diagonals much more cleanly than a Sanwa arcade stick, in my opinion. In terms of its overall tension, it's actually quite light, especially when compared to some of the other Korean levers like the Myongshin Fanta or the Fujin lever. It's closer to the Taeyang in terms of not being too tense or hard to move, and I think that's better for extended play. Hand fatigue is a real thing, and if you're playing on a high tension lever, your hands are going to get tired very quickly. But this arcade stick is very customizable. Everything about it is. If you wanted, you could replace the grommet on it and move up to a higher tension if you really wanted to. Overall, I am very happy with the quality, customizability, and ease of installation of this lever. If you're a first-time buyer looking to get a Korean lever, then this one is a no-brainer. Also, for me personally, I kind of like the idea that this is Knee's daily driver. I've often struggled with trying to find the perfect combination and customized version of a Korean lever, but knowing that this is good enough for one of the best Tekken players in the world kind of makes me realize that you just got to buckle down and get good. And regardless of the input method that you ultimately settle on, it's going to be no substitute for just putting in the hours and just practicing to make it work for you. But there's a lot of customizability built into this lever, and if you do decide to mess around and change things up a bit, well, the option's there for you. I hope you found this video useful. I'm also curious about what other people's thoughts and opinions are on this lever, so please leave them in the comments section below. Thank you for watching.